This Milky Way puff puff has Nigerians in a chokehold. Today I'm going to show you how to make it. So click the like button, subscribe. The first thing I'm doing is sieving the flour. You guys, it's important to sieve your flour first of all to prevent lumps, and also sometimes things can be in your flour that you do not want in your food. So make sure you always sieve this. I'll leave the measurements of this recipe in the description box, so check that out so that you get the correct measurements. Puff puff can be easy to make, it can also be a struggle to make, but just follow these steps. Next, we're adding yeast, a couple of teaspoons of yeast, and then we're going to add our cinnamon powder, some sugar, and then I'm going to add warm water, not hot water, warm water. If you add hot water, it will kill your yeast. So warm water, and then a bit of that vanilla flavor because I really like it. Now we're just going to mix everything together. You want to combine this and mix it till you get a smooth batter. You can use your hands. Make sure you wash your hands. I'm making this for my family, so I'm going to be using my hands much later in this recipe, or you can just use like a spatula like I'm doing now. I added a bit more water to loosen the texture, and like I said, the ingredients will be in the description box, and the ingredients are also in my cookbook. If you do not have my cookbook, you need to get a copy now. It has tons of recipes that I'm sure you are going to like. So just keep mixing till you achieve a smooth batter like this, and then we're going to keep it and allow it to rest till it rises. It will rise and double in size. Make sure you keep it in a warm place. If you are in Nigeria, Nigeria is pretty hot or warm, so you can just leave it on the countertop, but if you live in a cold place, you need to keep it somewhere that is warm for it to rise. As you can see, it has doubled in size. Make sure you put your dough in a bowl big enough to contain your puff puff. Now we're just going to remove the air bubbles out of the dough. Mix it together with your spatula, or like I said, you can use your hands. While I'm mixing the dough, I already have a pan on the cooker with oil in it. Make sure you get a pan that is deep enough to deep fry your puff puff. You need enough oil to fry puff puff. So just get a pan that is wide enough and deep enough. Molding or forming your puff puff balls is another challenge a lot of people face. So I have a video where I already show a hack that you can use. You can use a spoon. If you want to see that hack, I'll link the video in the description box, and it will also be on the top right corner of this video. You can click on it to see how to use it. But if you can use your hands, try and practice. Practice makes perfect. Mine is not as perfect as I would like it to be, but it works for me. However you are scooping it, make sure that you are scooping it on time, because if you are slow in the process, you will see that a portion of the puff puff is already getting cooked before the others get in the pan. So just be mindful of that. Also make sure the oil is not too hot. If it is too hot, it will brown quickly and the insides will not be cooked. So you can kind of do a first batch as a trial before you do your main batch. Now I'm just going to move it around so that they get fried evenly. So I'm just going to do that for a couple of seconds. Puff puff doesn't take long to cook. In about 5 to 7 minutes, it's all cooked. Just make sure you flip it around so that they are not burning at the bottom. By the way, if you're watching the video up till this point and you have not subscribed, please click that subscribe button. Also, let me know if you like this video by clicking the like button. It's your way of giving me feedback. I'll also love to see your comments. Once the puff puff is cooked, make sure you just scoop it out and put it in a bowl with paper-lined towel so that it can drain all the oil from it. To transform the puff puff to the Milky Way puff puff, you will need condensed milk first. So now just drizzle some condensed milk and be very generous with it. And then now we will add some powdered milk. You guys, this is ijekuje basically. Add as much as you like since you're making it at home. And then now we have some Oreos that we've just smashed. I have two types of Oreos, chocolate and the vanilla one. And just break it into your puff puff. And then drizzle some more condensed milk because you're at home and you can make it as indulgent as you like. That is it basically. This is what the Milky Way puff puff is. Some condensed milk, powdered milk, and some Oreos. I gave it to my kids. It was very hot though, but they loved it, like absolutely loved it. If you want to learn how to keep making more delicious recipes, go to the link in my description box and download my cookbooks. Also watch all my videos. I have so many recipes that you can try out, and I just want to let you guys hear the review from my kids. Kids are very honest. So thank you for watching and listen to the reviews.
Fantastic.
Oh wow.
This is amazing and fantastic. Spectacular. This is beautiful. Mommy, the best one in the world, the whole wide world.
Really?
Yes, that's true.
Wow.